Okay, no, I am making dinner. Welcome to my kitchen. And I am going to do something in the oven. So I figure since I'm doing something in the oven, I will also do that as well. So, yay. Okay. That needs to go over here. Okay. What am I doing? Something in the oven. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Something loud in the oven up here. Okay. We're going to do these. That is not part of it. That goes there. Okay. This is, I just stepped in an ice cube that was melted. Oh, I got poops. I don't know where the chat went. Hopefully I can figure it out. Okay. I don't know. I figure when somebody chats, it'll pop up. I have no idea. Whatever. So we're doing chicken, and I have artichokes, and I have spinach, and the spinach needs to be used, and so that's what we're doing. But it's kind of complicated, so I don't know how it's going to be complicated. But we'll see. Chicken. Oh, there we go. Okay, Rolling Hills, Florida, new construction here, bought in 2023. Awesome. Alliance Group, Orlando, EXP Ridge Builder. Is there a question, Mike? Or just comment? I don't know. I like Rolling Hills. Actually one of my favorites. Although I would want to make sure I was on a paved road. Some people like the dirt roads because it means they're closer to nature. I do not. If you live in Rolling Hills, you're close enough to nature. You don't need to be extra close to nature. I don't know, so where are you? Yeah. Going to do that. I probably should preheat the oven. 350 seems right. Moved from Florida Keys. Oh. Sorry. So Florida Keys to Rolling Hills. That must have been a culture shock. I would have been like, are you sure you want to do that? That's that's like going from, I don't know, somebody that is a parrot head and then all of a sudden Travis Tritt. I don't know. It's just very different. Very, 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 very different. Not even Travis Tritt. That'd probably be even more. You know what? I think that's too small of a pan. Anyway, even your dog is mad at me for leaving the keys. Yes, she is. It's the keys, man. Well, I don't know that I would actually want to live out on the Keys because, you know, every hurricane you'll get stuck or have to worry about dying. We don't really have that here. So there's some good. If the Florida Keys can come here. And I bought a lemon. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Alliance Group Orlando. I don't know that builder. I'm sorry. If I don't know them and if I haven't like gone into the house like pre-construction, then I don't sell it or don't recommend it. I don't know. I have to know it because otherwise, no. Because yeah, then people get mad at me because I sold them something that is a lemon. But yeah, for Rolling Hills, I normally recommend Triple Crown. Love Triple Crown homes. But it used to be that was about the only one that you could buy over there, but now, oh, there's all sorts of stuff. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. something fun and fancy, and I don't know if I can. We'll see. Hang on. Okay. So, I had to get the raw chicken off my hands. Ooh, your dog is mad. My dog is mad at you for leaving the keys. Yeah, I mean, leaving the keys, I can understand, because that's a lifestyle. That's a whole thing. But going from that to rolling hills, that's... Hey, Chief! How's it going? Hopefully you are having an awesome evening. I'm doing something with chicken. Not entirely sure what. We will figure it out together. You know what? I'm gonna pull up my, I'm gonna really cheat, and I'm going to pull up my laptop really quick. I'll be right back. Just don't go anywhere. What on earth is that? Why are you barking at me? I didn't do anything. I don't live in Rolling Hills. I think my dog's worried I'm gonna move to Rolling Hills. Oh, yeah, that'd do it. Probably Judy. Okay. Yeah, I can't. If I took my dogs to Rolling Hills, they'd get eaten by a bear or a cougar or something. I don't know. That'd be not good. Just saying. There's a lot of wildlife out there. There's wild boar, bear, panther. What? Coyotes. Oh, lots of coyotes. Yeah, basically, about the only thing not out there is alligators, because it's high and dry. There's not much water out there that I know of, so that is an awesome vote of confidence, Chief. No idea what I'm gonna do, but all right. Okay, we are going to make spinach artichoke bake. That's my husband sneezing. Okay, we are going to bake it. All right. Okay, well, this is fairly simple. I don't know why it said it was complicated. It's not complicated. Okay. This is super easy. You just basically stick it on top of the chicken and call it good. So, easy, I think. All right. We got this. It sounds yummy. It's a spinach artichoke chicken bake, which I have never made before, but we're going to make it because that's what I have in my ingredients. So I need artichokes. I love artichokes. Okay. How many artichokes? 1 can. Okay, well, I got 2. Hey, hon. White. You best quit. My daughter's coming in here. She reads all of the comments for me. And she's a teenager. Okay. Hopefully it needed a drink, because that's what we're doing. Recycling. Okay. I don't know. There you go. Oh no, do I need to chop these up? No, it just says, oh yeah, it does. That looks terrible. They're yummy, but that looks terrible. Personally, I could honestly just eat a can of these. That would be dinner. I cheated on my dogs today. I went to a listing appointment and they had the most adorable dog. It was a Schnauzer and Yorkie mix. No, not Yorkie. Corgi. That's what it was. Corgi, Yorkie, whatever. It was so cute. His name was Wilson and he was absolutely adorable. Like, absolutely adorable. But yeah, he was all over me. So I came back and the dogs don't even seem to notice. So, cool. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have artichokes for dinner. Why can't I just do that? Okay. This is why we're having this recipe, is because I have a whole bunch of spinach. They gave me this one instead of a smaller one, and it's a lot of spinach. Like a lot. So it needs to get eaten faster rather than later. So here we be. So we're going to do this. I don't know if that's one. This is 1 or 2 cups. I don't know if it meant like fresh spinach though, so I don't know. We're just gonna do that. I have a mountain of spinach. I'm getting to you, okay? So we got that, and we have a mountain of this as well. Like a lot. I have a whole bunch of this. So we're going to do this. How much is that? Half a cup. See, this isn't even putting a dent into it. I don't know. That looks like half a cup. Right. And mozzarella. So I need Lexi in here to help me with this. It's hard to concentrate on this and worry about that. Okay. Okay. This is salt, pepper. This is like the most American recipe ever. Onion powder, and that's it. It doesn't say how much salt and pepper though. I don't know, that seems like enough. I'm gonna do garlic salt though, instead of regular salt, because garlic makes everything better. And onion powder. I don't know where that onion powder is. Always nice to use up ingredients, right? So terrible if you have to like throw them out because you got something wrong. I don't know. Onion powder. This onion powder is from Walmart, and it's always always goes bad. Like, not bad, it's just hard. That is ridiculous. I need a grinder. Okay, so Florida is incredibly humid. If you don't believe me, onion powder. It's almost impossible to get a good sourdough here. It's just too humid. You can get it sourdough going in the winter, and that's about it. Potato chips, you better eat them basically the second you open them. You're at like 89% humidity right now, so you just kind of get used to nonsense. Like, everything has to be in a grinder. Whatever. Quit, you're fine. Okay. I mean, that looks good. Okay. My camera, I probably shouldn't mix with a knife. Okay, that's better. Then take it a spin. Yours does the same thing? Okay. Maybe it's not just Florida. I don't know. Everything goes stale so fast. I know, I've lived in other places. Michigan, everything seems to keep really long time because it's just so super dry. Hi. about to say, what are you wearing?
Okay. At the shower. Oh, we're using ChatGPT.
For my recipe, yes, I am.
Did it say to do a dip at some point? Because that was my idea. Man, I think that's spinach artichoke dip. That's literally what you do.
No, I'm making dinner, not a dip. I can make a dip. I got all the ingredients for it, but this is.
I'll just say the same one. Same flavors. Hi, Chief.
Okay, I think that's it. I think you just dump it on there. Right?
You're trusting.
Hey, ChatGPT has never led me wrong. I mean, it's on now.
It's on now.
This. I mean, it looks good. I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese on the top.
I think you might have needed to like cut the spinach a bit more.
You know what?
I think it'll turn out.
It should. It looks good.
I'm scared.
Okay.
How are we all doing tonight?
Okay. That looks interesting.
Yeah. Should we have a look?
Just don't dump it. I think we just. It doesn't say
It'll
to do
wilt in there, right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think we just need to put a little more cheese on the top. Because cheese makes everything better.
Right. Cheese will save us. Jesus. That's what this means.
Okay.
All right. How are you? I'm good. I had a great day today. I'm very relaxed. Just had an amazing shower, guys. Like.
Okay, maybe don't talk about that on the internet. There's a lot of Chief is fine, but everybody else is weird.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't think it was weird until you made it weird. It's okay.
That's okay. Babe, what are your thoughts? Ouch.
Oh.
Dog, dude. What? Okay. What? Never mind.
What did you get from the store? Why do we have jam now?
Well,
we have not had jam in our house for many a time.
Which is why I have jam now. I had jam. I used jam. Whatever. You know what? We are going to make a secondary recipe.
Yes. This is what I'm excited about.
Okay. So we need a bowl. Oh, first I need 2 quart-size things for the chicken breast because I gotta put that away.
Oh, okay.
I guess we're gonna do that because that is gonna be.
I just said excuse me to the tripod as if there's a person. That's sad.
Okay. So let me deal with the
Your dinner
chicken.
looks good. Thanks.
Thank you. That's
You have a support room here. Just one.
All right.
We're all a little bit wary about this.
Yeah, not sure about it, but
I tried using ChatGPT for a recipe once. I think ChatGPT is better for ideas regarding recipes than actually making the recipe. Because for me, it forgot like a bunch of steps. And I was like,
yeah, it didn't really give me any steps. It did not actually, in fact, give
here's
me,
the ingredients. Here's the end result. Go.
It didn't even give me an end result. It just said ingredients and how much of the ingredients. But like
mix, spread, bake. That's the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go take this off.
your towel.
My towel.
Okay, yeah. We should do that. Okay. Sorry. What in the world? Ah! I'm having issues today, apparently. Okay. I have to get chicken up away from everything. Ah. Having a minor meltdown.
How do you eat it chill for a moment?
There was chicken juice, and I didn't know. It just, hold on, I gotta spray it.
What are you
That was
drinking?
Ice Cube.
Okay.
She's fine.
I thought it was the chicken juice.
No.
Like,
I'm gonna poison the dog. That's not good.
sometimes I
Right.
forget that dogs can have like raw meat, and I'll see on like TikTok
Whoa.
that they're eating the raw meat. I'm like, oh my god, no, you're killing them. No.
Okay.
Dogs have survived many a time.
Okay. All right.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. There was chicken juice, and I just can't. So yeah. I just kind of have like a coronary over here.
Okay.
Like, why? Why salmonella is all over my counter? I'm about to make a cake.
Salmonella cake.
Salmonella cake. That's not good. All right.
Would y'all want a salmonella cake?
No. All right. Okay, we have effectively killed everything off. I let it sit. Whatever that was. Okay.
Do not eat raw cake batter. You cannot tell me what to do. That's gonna stop me? No.
That would be more salmonella.
It's in eggs. Who gets salmonella? If you get salmonella from eggs, I'm sorry. Maybe you needed it. Maybe you needed to like overcome the virus. Is it a virus?
I don't know. I think
The
it's
sickness. The sickness. We'll call
bacteria. I
it.
think it's a bacterial something.
Should we look it up?
Well, that might be what.
What is You can use Google. ChatGPT. I just said let's look up what salmonella is. She says let's use ChatGPT.
What's wrong with that?
Google.
Whatever.
It is bacteria.
Okay.
Oh wait, what is salmonella? Illness. Bacterial infection.
Okay. Don't eat eggs. No.
But who gets salmonella from eggs? That's just like
People that eat raw eggs.
that's disappointing. I mean, really. Imagine you're calling into work and you're like, oh, sorry, I have food poisoning. I think it's salmonella. And they're like, oh, man, that sucks. How'd you get it?
I ate
Raw eggs. Raw eggs. Like, okay, bro. Chocolate cake for dessert, double yummy. I know.
chocolate raspberry cake.
We're getting fancy in here.
I really wanted some, and
You didn't want to buy it?
No, they don't make it like I do.
Oh. She's a baker.
I'm not a baker. Well, I mean,
are you a
bakes,
baker?
technically, yeah. It's a lot of eggs.
What's your opinion on people that drink raw egg?
I think that
What's y'all's
even
opinion?
though I don't think Darwin's theory is
Natural selection comes to those.
just saying.
I just think it's nasty. I don't know what
There's
kind of
a natural inclination to not do that. for a
like I don't
reason.
know what health benefits you could possibly get from that. But I just know it's not worth it. I know it comes in a pill form you could take.
Nuh-uh.
Much better. Well, let's see. What are the benefits of eating, drinking? I mean, I don't think people eat it. I think you just
Tempting
gotta
fate. I don't know.
drinking
like-
raw egg.
You know what? That's like those people that go over to like banana war. They find it on the beach and they go and poke it, and it's like, you know what? Not even with a stick. They just go over and poke it. Don't do that.
Okay, so it's for the choline and lutein / zeaxanthin. Okay, let's look up. Can you?
Die from it? Yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm sure you can die from it. I just mean, can you get it in pill form?
Probably. I don't know.
Let's see.
Why can't you just cook the eggs?
Yeah, everything you could possibly get from eating raw eggs, you could just get from a supplement. So don't do it, guys.
Not worth it.
Yeah, they contain the same nutritional benefits as cooked eggs.
Okay,
So what's-
why would you do that?
Why, let's look up ChatGPT. This is the point where you would use ChatGPT.
Yeah, just
Why do some people eat raw eggs
because they are
cooked?
hooked on roids and
What-
not thinking straight.
What is the point of just not
It's
cooking?
nasty.
Okay. Great question. Raw eggs preserve more nutrients, especially heat-sensitive ones. You could get those in a supplement if you're that worried about it, I think. Convenience?
That is
Convenience.
That is not convenient.
You are sick in the head. It takes like 2 minutes to cook an egg. Oh my gosh.
Less time than that, actually, because you keep burning them, and then my whole kitchen smells like scorched.
The problem is I keep like having the heat too high.
Yeah, because you want to cook them in like 1 minute. You can start making your eggs.
No, because I've tried like putting the heat down and then it takes too long and then I look at something else and then it burns anyway. So I get distracted. So for me to cook an egg without burning it, I have to stare at it intensely.
Yes, do that. It is literally 2 minutes of your life.
I might just start boiling them at this point. That would also
You could
work.
poach them. That's baking them. Basically.
That is a nasty way to have eggs. How do y'all like your eggs? There are wrong answers, by the way. Raw eggs give more protein, but science says the cooking eggs makes more protein bioavailable. You actually absorb more from cooked eggs. That is crazy.
Cook your eggs.
Cook your eggs, guys. Some people just like the creamy no.
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 That is just nasty.
No. I don't think that exists.
Some people like it. That is not
The
creamy.
smoothness it adds to drinks or sauces. No, just use something else. Just use something else.
I need a couple of cake pans. I need the round ones. Yeah. I need like 2 round ones.
You would know what a cake.
You don't know what a cake pan looks like?
I don't like some of them. I usually, most of the time when I make a cake, I just put it in a brownie pan and call it a day. I think that's worked out for me just fine. I have to run to a meeting. I hope you guys enjoyed dinner. Have a great week. Have a great week. Lovely having you. Yeah, Chief.
Bye, Chief.
Bye. Always love having you.
You know what? I'm beginning to understand why on cooking shows they have all of their pots and pans and ingredients and everything all measured out and looking spectacular. Because that was kind of a pain in the butt. Alright. Okay. So.
Wait, so does that mean if you cook a cake mix with egg in it and you cook it, that means you get more protein?
I think there's enough other things in there.
I'll finish watching your stream after. Oh!
Aw, thank you. It doesn't get much more exciting, but thank you. I appreciate that.
I think
Well,
half the
I don't
fun
know,
is talking
'cause-
to us.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I don't know, maybe you should stream more.
Caliente el horno.
Caliente. Is that what they
Okay.
called you in Puerto Rico?
No.
Oh.
There were definitely words they called me, but it's mostly. Never mind.
They call you-
We're gonna move on. It says to. Well, a lot of the times I didn't actually know what they were saying to me. And being from a small town in Michigan, when I moved down there, I did not know.
You guys are the best. We love you too, Chief.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know how to react when they make the kissy noise.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
so.
that happens. So they were calling you caliente, like telepathically.
Yeah, but then I didn't respond to them. I just kind of tucked and rolled, basically. And
Like
ran
it's
out
a
of
fire?
there. Pretty much.
I tucked and rolled.
And then because I didn't respond to them, then they called me dirty names, bad names. So, yeah. One guy, once I finally did start learning sufficient Spanish to hold a conversation.
There's a lot of cake mix.
It is.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
So I think we're gonna have to do cupcakes as well. All right. Anyway, but yeah, these this group of guys, like teenagers on a bus,
Mm-hmm.
were talking about me, and like one of them wanted to come up and talk to me. And the other guys were like, "Go talk to her. You speak English." And he's like, he didn't. He knew like English from school, but that's about it. But he didn't want to like say he didn't know,
Right.
or the fact that
I mean, who does?
talk to a girl. So yeah. So he was like, "No, man, she's too white for me." And I understood all. So afterwards, he finally got his courage up in front of all of his friends, and yeah, he came up to me just as I was getting off the bus, and they were all like kind of like pushing him and stuff to go and talk to me. And so he came up to me too in English. He got all of his courage up to go and talk to me and asked me, you know, in English how I was or whatever. And I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. You're not white enough." His friends were rolling laughing.
I would have wanted to be run over by the bus at that point.
I said it in Spanish.
No, yeah.
So yeah, it was. Oh my god. Why didn't they just ask me? Like at that point, like just don't assume.
Okay. Oh my god, I think that's enough.
Okay, I just don't want stuff. Anyway,
It's gonna be sliding around at that point.
so yeah, don't assume that somebody doesn't speak your language. It's just rude. See, there's sufficient cake mix. This is fine. You will even get a couple of cupcakes. I don't understand why you like cupcakes better than cake. It's the same thing.
It just depends on the cake and the cupcakes, I guess.
Alright, so we have cake.
Let me show you what kind of cakes cupcakes I like.
Watch out. Hot stuff. Come in here. Okay,
What am
that goes there. And that goes there. And I'm not sure if the chicken is going to smell like chocolate or the chocolate's going to smell like chicken, but either way, it's all in there.
You know what I don't understand?
Many, many things. Okay,
I'm
go
getting
ahead.
roasted by my own mom.
You are.
I don't understand why you're not more active on Pinterest. It seems like it'd be right up your alley.
Girl, I am on how many different social media things? Like,
No, I don't mean like.
that I'm on TikTok. Okay, I don't need to
Speaks
be on
volumes.
anything else. I don't need or
I don't
want.
mean to like post, but I just mean to like to go on there.
I do go on there. I go on there all the time. I just don't do much. I got enough going on to be adding to my socials.
Oh my gosh, these cakes look so good.
I didn't do it.
Like that. Ooh.
That is
Essentially what you're
beautiful
making, honestly.
and,
Chocolate
sort of.
with the raspberry.
I'm doing like triple chocolate with raspberry. So, are we competing with Pinterest? Because it's gonna be an episode of Nailed It. Is what that's gonna be.
Mike said I'll work for food. You don't have to work, just come on over. It's in the oven right now. We're making, what are we making?
Chicken, spinach.
Spinach artichoke bake. Chicken bake.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever ChatGPT said to do. I had extra spinach, and it was like, okay, do this.
You know what makes me mad?
Many things.
Rightly so, I'd say. I love like the goth aesthetic, but I hate when like people that aren't really in the community like want to make something goth to pander to that audience, and the only thing they'll do is they'll just like stick a cross on it and call it a day, and like make it black, and they're like, "This will get them. This will get them."
I cannot relate.
Like, come on. That's just sad. That is just really, really sad. This one scared me. I saw this the other day.
That looks like somebody.
That looks evil.
They can't see what you're looking at, so.
I don't know if I'd want to show this on YouTube.
No,
though.
it looks like somebody shot it and it started bleeding.
We're looking at a cake that
I'm
has
not
like.
making that cake.
It has like, I'm assuming it's like crystallized sugar, probably, into the shape of like glass shards, and it's like sticking out of the cake, and it's like red.
It looks like somebody got shot.
It
and
looks murderous.
Yeah.
It looks like a car accident, honestly.
Okay.
Anyway, I digress.
Here we go. Scooch.
Shannon's about to get burned.
Shannon's always in stuff. I don't know. Okay, so that is all doing stuff. Okay.
It's all doing stuff.
Yeah, it's doing stuff.
All right. Well.
All right. 28 minutes. Okay. It's about half an hour for the chicken, and that's actually gonna be done in approximately 15 more minutes.
And that'll be perfect.
The cake comes out 15 minutes after that. So
Yeah.
7:30 and 7:45, and then it's gonna cool down in the freezer probably.
Because we're desperate.
I'm not desperate. I just would like.
You're desperate for cake.
I would like some cake. Doesn't that look good?
That's pretty good.
Okay, so we're gonna make that, and then I've got
Jelly. What's the difference between jelly and
raspberry.
jam?
I don't know.
Jelly versus jam.
And
jelly.
preserves.
Jelly is made from strained fruit juice, clear, firm, and smooth. Jam is crushed or chopped.
Oh, no.
Jam.
Jam. I like jam. I knew I liked jam better, but I couldn't figure out why. Because it's not juice.
So I guess jelly is like more
it's just
artificial.
juice. Yeah.
Held
No, it's
together
just
by
juice.
pectin, a natural. Contains no pieces of fruit.
Okay, I want
Filling her top.
the jam.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to take some of this,
That's gonna be
and
so good.
I'm going to melt it so that the pectin is no longer jellied.
That is
So
not
it's easier to
indicative
get
jam.
on the cake.
What is it?
It's jam.
That is pectin. Right?
Yeah, and then I've got some frozen raspberries, and I've got some
Regular.
regular fresh raspberries.
Oh, they don't look very fresh to me. I'll tell you that.
Mike actually lives here. He's
Really?
bumming. Yeah, he is bumming because he moved from the Florida Keys over
Oh.
to Rolling Hills. Yeah, the dog made the same sound. Yeah, it's just
It's nice here.
it's just probably
Not the same.
no,
Nope.
no. That's like you're jamming out to what's the parrot head guy?
The parrot head guy?
Yeah,
The
Margaritaville.
parrot head guy.
Jimmy Buffett. You're jamming out to Jimmy Buffett, living the life, and then all of a sudden, it's banjos playing.
I wouldn't even call it banjos. I think it's like.
He's in Rolling Hills.
I don't think it's banjos.
You remember Jeff's house?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at her face.
Maybe it is banjos.
It's like.
You could
So-
not ask me to live there though. I feel like it'd be so scary at night.
I don't mind on the main roads, but like Jeff is
Mm-mm.
like way out in the coyote part.
Coyote parts. With
Wow.
what's her name?
Satterfield. She moved over to the main road. So she's
Good for
like
her. She's
at
not gonna be
least-
eaten up by coyotes.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. 'Cause
She's
they
not. I
still
wouldn't be
have-
so sure about that.
Yeah, no, because they still have wild boar. They still have bears. They have actually. They're doing a bear hunt pretty soon.
I remember the first time I heard a wild boar when we were camping, I about pooped in my pants right there.
Actually, we weren't that far from Rolling Hills. Yeah, it
If
was
I
just
had lived
outside of the
there-
tent. It wasn't that far. So yeah. we were
That would
in-
disturb my peace.
But they straight up told us that there was gonna be wild boar and just don't worry about it.
Oh, did you see somebody posted a photo? They're like, saw a huge freaking black bear in 49,
Ocala. Oh, on 49.
49
Hmm.
like area.
We've had them in our yard before. We don't have chickens anymore, so they really don't care about us.
Have you seen the massive like wildfire or whatever?
In the Ocala National Forest.
I think
Yes.
so.
This morning on the radio show, I literally told people to not play with any kind of flames because, yeah, it's like 100 acres. Looking it out. Yeah, see, 75% contained.
As of midday, May 3rd, so this is not the same one, I don't think.
Yeah, it's 150 acres actually. It's not really, it's Salt Springs. There ain't nothing out there.
There's trees.
There's a lot of trees. That's firewood. That's kindling. No, there's really not a lot out
Pine
there.
needle debris.
Like, I mean, you can read through these. Is there any houses? No. They're in the middle
No,
of
because
trees.
this kind of stuff happens.
They're in the middle of trees.
How much people on motorcycles have been dying though?
There were
A
two
lot.
different people.
I think
that-
3.
Three?
And then somebody else died on I-75 because they were like, they crashed through a tree or something.
There's no trees on I-75.
On the side?
Well, you really have to be like, I mean, you'd have to
Well, I
like
don't know.
practically launch yourself, like
Mm.
rocket launch yourself off the freeway.
Who was it?
looking to see if anybody commented. Mike's comment is still up. That crowd was crazy.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Marion County, Reddick. Okay, so where was it? Hello?
Reddick? Reddick is in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, but he said a Reddick man. Doesn't mean it happened in Reddick.
Oh.
But they mentioned I-75, so it made me think.
Oh. It was all mentioned on the
Did you see
scene.
this girl?
No, what'd she do?
Certified nursing assistant had her license revoked after she made several fraud charges on a patient's debit card.
Oh, that's not good. Let's see.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Dog says hi too.
We are waiting for the
We're waiting for the
spinach
food.
artichoke chicken bake to finish cooking, and we're waiting for the chocolate cake to finish baking. Oh, yeah.
So we got the raspberry and we got
A
creamy dark
kitchen
chocolate.
fire destroyed a mobile home in Silver Spring.
Well, it's a mobile home. Did you know those things, like, it even looks at a spark and it goes up. Man, those things. You know how I feel about mobile homes. Like,
You know?
I get it. I think I'd rather be in an RV. Actually, I know I would rather be in an RV.
Oh, yeah,
They
there's
do,
that
like,
girl.
so scary. Because at least, you know, if a hurricane is coming or a big storm or something like that, you can just pack up an RV. You can't do that with a mobile home. You're just,
Do you own a
sitting
dog?
duck.
We own 2,
yeah.
and they're loud, and they
Yeah.
like to be in here.
You want to see them?
Are you gonna pick them up?
No.
Oh, yes, what I thought. Y'all gotta specifically request to see the dogs, because otherwise they're
Not dealing
staying
with it.
firm on the ground.
Yeah, we've got a cavapoo and a schnoodle.
God, we're white. God.
And
We have a cavapoo and a schnoodle.
Okay, well, only one of them has people named though, and that's apparently
Is that
that's a white people thing. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, have you ever seen somebody from
Really?
another race or
Rufus?
culture that is like, Kevin, come here? You know, they
Okay,
don't.
yeah,
They
maybe
don't
not
name
Kevin.
no.
Wow,
They
very good.
call
What are
them,
their
like-
names? We have Shadow and we have Lucy.
Yeah, and Shadow is Shadow because she was.
She's literally right here.
Yeah.
She's in our
She's
shadow.
always right here.
Oh, hi.
She wants a hug.
Oh,
This thing, she likes to hug a lot. She always wants to be hugging somebody.
She's getting chunky, I'm telling you.
She's not getting chunky. She weighs 10 pounds. Anyway, that's the schnoodle.
The schnoodle.
That's the schnoodle. No, I'm not French kissing you. Sorry, ain't happening.
She looks cute. Thank you.
She is,
Oh, no,
she's,
she don't want to get
she's
down.
adorable.
Okay. Alright.
And then the cavapoo is Lucy because she's a crazy redhead. Like, she's nuts. In fact, we got this one to help calm the other one down, which did work.
But now this one's
But
crazy.
now this one is absolutely insane.
I think they
So-
share like an equal amount of craziness, and it like kind of goes between them.
No, Lucy has definitely calmed down quite a bit.
Except
Except
for
for when we...
like she keeps barking every 2
Yeah,
seconds.
that's true. She does bark a lot. She loves the sound of her own voice. She fits right in around here.
And sometimes Shadow like eggs her on. She's like, "Brr."
Yeah. Shadow will start barking and Lucy will just not stop. She just keeps going.
You would say like
So.
finish it, but she don't finish it.
Yeah. Somebody was... Oh, yeah. The dog that I visited today cheated on my pets.
Wow. Are you mother and daughter? Yes.
Yes. Can't tell. I know. I'm too short.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, no, it's still too short. I was in a house that had 10-foot ceilings and 8-foot doors today, and it was all like really, really open, and I felt so small. Like I literally, I was like, I feel tiny. I feel like this is a giant's house, and I'm just one of the toys. It was crazy. But yeah, it was really pretty house. I'm gonna probably be listing, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But they had a dog named Wilson who was awesome, and but they had a bark collar on him, and it only like beeped and then vibrated, and that's it. And I was like, I'm a horrible pet owner because our shocks are not.
No, I know. Remember
and
that
she-
one time somebody came over and like she's like, well, it doesn't shock her, right?
Yeah, it does. She doesn't have it on right
It's
now.
obvious that she's your daughter. She's pretty.
He's so cute. So yeah, I had to admit that to you. That I was like, yeah, ours.
You didn't. You
Ours
could've
got-
lied.
I'm not gonna do that.
You
You don't
could've lied.
start out the whole appointment by fibbing through your teeth. That's not good.
What they say?
So I was like, yeah, ours has the shock part on. I was like, but I promise, I feel like a horrible person, but I tried it on myself. It's really not that bad. And they're like, yeah, you're not a horrible person. We had it on the shock, but we only had to do it twice, and then he never went past
Never
it
tried
again.
it again.
I was like, yeah, no, our dog has figured out how to bark at the correct decibel to make sure it doesn't go off. And even when we take the shock off, she still acts like we shocked her. So like, it's just, and she knows.
Where's she just doing? She's been locked in
She's
that position
listening.
for like 2 minutes.
She's listening. I don't know.
Their dog is literally just standing here. Not moving.
She got in trouble this morning.
She feels bad.
I guess.
Remember the
Shout
time in like I think it was like 4th grade or 5th grade. It was the first time I ever got like a D on my assignment, and I slid you guys like an apology note under the door. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Oh my god, I felt
I
so
think
bad.
it wasn't even a D. I think it was a C or something.
It was
I don't know.
something, and I felt so bad. It was the first thing I did that morning. I was like, brought shame to my field.
I think I probably kept it actually.
Did you really? Where do you live? We're in Florida.
We're in the center of Florida.
You got some schmooze on
I just cooked like an entire elaborate meal. It's
there. The
just
chicken bake?
okay. It was a new recipe. There were no instructions.
chicken
and
bake.
I'm making a cake.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
We are in Ocala. Woo. That was not me.
My bad. Okay, alright.
That was her. Ooh,
Yeah, see?
the other.
That's what you get for making fun of me.
I almost stepped on the dog. She looked at me like I stepped on her.
Have you ever actually stepped on her? Because I haven't.
Yes. I am. She gets right underneath my
Yet.
feet.
Dog abuser over
I am
here.
not.
She abuses
She
the
gets right underneath my
dogs. She's
feet.
stepping on them.
No, what's really bad is. Never mind.
Don't admit anything heinous on the internet.
It wasn't.
Are you abusing the dog?
No, it wasn't on purpose.
I don't know. Do y'all believe her? Because I don't.
You know what?
Something
I'm going
sinister is
to-
going on behind the
I'm gonna
scenes.
have to make a spinach salad because there's.
Why did they make the spinach come in such huge containers?
I did not get it this size. It just came that way and it was just so big. So much. I keep making recipe after recipe and it's still there.
Compared to my hand. I'm from Turkey, but I am trying to improve my English. I'm studying English language and literature here. That's crazy! That is so cool.
I did not learn. I need to study
You need to step it up.
Turkish. That's cool.
I had a Turkish like classmate in one of my classes last semester. It's so cool.
I had Turkish delight.
What's your opinion on Turkish delight?
It's gross.
Not to hate on you immediately, but y'all messed up with those Turkish delights.
They are not delightful.
Those
They are
those things brought the opposite of delight. Actually.
yeah, they are nasty. That's some nastiness.
Like, do you guys think it's good? Have you ever been here? No. I think it's so pretty though. I see it all the time. I don't know. Maybe we should go there sometime.
Okay.
Should we put it on the list?
Yeah.
Let's look at Turkey.
Couldn't they have named it something besides the bird?
Well, I'm sure it's not a bird in their language. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
What does turkey mean? Isn't it kind of dangerous over there right now?
I think everywhere is dangerous.
Well, more so than.
You should visit here.
Is it dangerous right now?
Oh, it literally translates to the lands of the Turks. Okay.
Oh, Turkey. Okay.
What is it? Okay. Turkish state. It's been used since the establishment of the Republic of Turkey in 1923.
So why do we have a very, very ugly bird named Turkey?
Where does the word turkey come from?
Right?
Okay, make a guess right now. Where do we think the word... No, it's not dangerous. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, there we go. Where does the word turkey come from? Make your bets. What language family do you think it's from?
I don't know.
Not the country.
A bird turkey. Where does the bird?
Is it actually named after the country?
See?
Hold on. You should check for Antalya. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Where I live, it's like heaven for foreigners. All right, let's take a look.
Hey, wait, before, okay, go ahead.
What?
I just need to figure out a recipe for this.
Oh, for what?
I'm doing,
that is
salad.
so pretty. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd live there.
Oh, it's the capital of tourism. How does it feel being from somewhere that's the capital of tourism? Because
Isn't that like possibly the capital of tourism? We have Disney here.
she thinks she's funny.
I am funny.
She thinks she's funny.
Hilarious.
Look at that.
It is gorgeous.
The Dudan waterfalls. That is beautiful. Oh, look.
Wow. I've never seen mountains right by the ocean like that.
That is beautiful. You come from a very beautiful place.
Very.
It's a Turkish resort city with a yacht-filled old harbor and beaches flanked by large hotels.
Okay, we cannot afford that. That
Should we
find
check?
somewhere cheaper.
Should we check? How much is it?
Find somewhere way cheaper.
Antalya hotels. Oh, it's not that bad. Look.
Oh.
Oh.
Why is it so cheap?
The word Turkey comes from Turks, but I don't know what Turkey comes from. Yeah, I don't know. I think it actually. What I was reading.
Why is it so cheap?
Why is it so cheap? Where does the word for turkey, the bird, come from?
Dude, it's over by Syria. I've heard of that place. This.
It is. Oh my god. Likely originates from the confusion caused by importing guinea fowl to Europe from Constantinople.
Oh, so it's actually from.
They were
The Turks.
mistakenly conflated and labeled as turkey. The name eventually stuck. That's
so
crazy.
They're misnamed. This is like the most known bird we have.
These birds were imported to Europe by Turkish merchants and were known as turkey. I'm not going to pronounce that in some regions.
What is it?
You want to pronounce it?
No.
on YouTube? Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yep,
Nope.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Turkey.
You can afford your money is valuable here because of our messed up economy.
Ah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, that's a really nice hotel for
we should-
$60.
We should go live there. That is wow.
Yeah, free Wi-Fi too. Wow.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. I need a recipe for dressing for spinach salad because we're gonna have to eat this one way or another.
You can put it in a smoothie.
I am not eating a smoothie with spinach.
You can even taste it.
Okay, what's? No, I don't want honey Dijon. That's gross.
Okay, well,
Can we do it without the mustard?
zesty spinach salad.
Okay. What's in there?
Vinegar. Okay, not the mustard, but everything else.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I just made. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're good. I mean, does it taste good?
Oh, okay.
She ain't even tasting her own food. Antalya looks like Miami, but better version of Miami, for my opinion. You are ruffling some feathers saying that. But honestly, I'm looking at it, I would agree. It looks really, really nice. And you're from there? That's crazy. Imagine growing up there.
You know, Ocala is nice too. I can actually feel you making a face. Don't make a face.
I haven't said a word.
That's exactly. You're making a face.
Wow. We really do need to go there. Okay, thank you for putting us on. Hello said hi. Hi. Hi.
Okay, I think the chicken is done. That is beautiful.
Oh.
We should go there. Okay.
Wow. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm marveling over your what
Right.
is province? City? City. The city is very nice.
Yeah, you should go there.
Yeah. It's a gateway to the Mediterranean region, known as the Turquoise Coast for its blue waters. Mm.
That sounds very nice. I need to go this way.
What do you guys prepare? We have a spinach artichoke chicken bake and
Spinach salad.
spinach salad. Just making a dressing for that right now. And we have some chocolate cake that is soon to be chocolate raspberry cake with frosting once it's done cooking.
It's pretty much done. I'm kind of overcooking the chicken a little bit just because I don't trust it.
Oh, why don't you trust it?
Because you get weird.
What do you mean I get weird?
She gets weird.
Why do I get
Like, if
weird?
it's not absolutely, completely, totally perfect, she gets like...
No, not perfect, just sanitary.
You were talking about eating raw eggs earlier. I don't even want to hear
I'm not gonna eat the raw eggs. Hello?
That's beautiful. What does it look like right now? Not the Pinterest version. The
Antalya
the real deal.
25. How to spend 5 days in Antalya, Turkey, 2025. Okay, let's look.
I should probably check on cupcakes.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. How old are you? Interesting question. Apparently it still looks like that right now.
cool.
This was made 2 months ago.
Love how you didn't answer that list.
Sense of awe and respect for the artisans who crafted this masterpiece. Oh my god. How have I never heard of this place?
Ooh, never heard of it. Judy's mom lives there.
Antalya?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm just not cultured. Are you studying or working? I am doing both. She is working, obviously.
I think I'm gonna put this in for a little
I
bit.
am about to go off to college. My 3rd year of college.
Uh-huh. How old are you?
17.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
So 3rd year of college soon. And working.
Yeah.
But yeah. This is really pretty. The vibrant. Oh my gosh.
He says, what's your age again? 17. She is 17, barely.
I don't like what they're asking me.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
I'm curious. She has a bad habit of not reading messages, so even though I'm reading them, she still likes to be like,
Whatever.
it's true. And then you reread them sometimes, and I'm like, you've already answered that.
I don't know. I just want to make sure I didn't miss
She wants to be
anything.
thorough. She wants to read your guys' messages. Oh. Theater?
Are we going there?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. What took you to, like, the Mexico one and you just could not have cared less? Now you
3rd
want to-
college and 17. You think I'm a fool? You look 19 to 20. Thanks? Question mark? I think that's a nice age.
Wait. Excuse me. She looks 19 to 20, which means how old do I look?
I don't think that has any relation to you.
You're my daughter. That means
Yeah.
the older you look, the older
Okay,
I am.
by 2 years.
I still don't like it. I don't. Mm-mm.
How old do you think she is, guys? Answer correctly. You look 30. Okay, 30, yeah.
I had you when I was like 12. That works. If I look 30 and you look 19 or 20, that means I had you when I was 10.
Okay, and you can't have both. You can't be like, so how old do you think I am?
She looks 12.
Yeah, I look 12. She had me at 18, so you're like perfectly 3.
Yeah, the maths.
Mm-hmm.
We're going with that. Smart choice. Okay. This just tastes like not right. Let me see.
What do you mean not right? Is that it?
No, yeah, the dressing.
Let's take a look at this. Anna and Marcel on Google. Your mom was like, yeah. Okay. Hoping this is not weird. Oh!
What is this?
90 Day Fiancé? Oh, she's pretty. You said I look like you. She's cute!
Oh, she had like another mountain.
Oh! not in this photo, not in this photo. Maybe there.
It's just because she's blonde, right?
Yeah, it's the blonde. I think it's the facial structure. I guess she didn't like. You need to come around more often, all right?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Antalya, Turkey.
Every Monday night.
2025. Yes, we're here every Monday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Golden Sands. Okay, this person is really good at sales. They're like, imagine yourself sipping a refreshing beverage in hand.
They really need us to go to that $29 hotel.
And no, not because she's blonde. I mean, for me, you look like her, but more beauty version of her. Good answer. Good answer.
No, I need to be like, you know, like Paris Hilton. She's about the same age as me.
Oh.
No? No? Okay.
Oh, hold on. What does she look like right now? Paris Hilton 2025. Let's see. Ooh.
Wave-like.
Yeah.
She's blonde.
Is it close? I'm going to get a membership at the equestrian center so I can use the weight room, pool. They just started a membership for certain things. Really? Interesting.
Okay, sure.
Do they have a good weight room? Hold on. I like going to the gym, so I need to know this.
Practically live there.
I'd be thankful I'm not going tonight. Equestrian center. Weight room. That's cool. Excuse me. What are you gonna use it for specifically?
Holy moly. What's that?
What?
What is he saying?
Just what I just said.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? I read the message. She said, what is he
It
saying?
looked like a whole book, and you said like one sentence.
No, they're gonna get membership at the equestrian center.
Okay.
Fitness and weight training. State-of-the-art fitness centers. I'll be the judge of that. What is even state-of-the-art? I think that's just like a
Whatever you were
buzzword.
watching. Yeah, pretty much.
Amenities? Do we have like facilities? Here we go. Ouch. I know you cannot just pick that up.
Yeah, I did actually. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, I guess.
Where is the weight room? Hello?
I'm hungry.
I think we can't compare her with anyone because she looks like the beautiest woman in the world. There you go. Yes. Take it! He's
I'll take
fine.
it. See, I hear the facetiousness.
There is no facetiousness.
Just for
She's
that,
very beautiful. She's very
I
beautiful.
am not sharing my cupcake with you.
If you went to Hongdae, this is you. Very perfect. Perfect.
They are gonna get those jokes though.
If y'all see the Hongdae guy on TikTok,
He is hilarious.
they have happy bars, restaurants. Don't have to stay there to play there. I think she hates me. Do you hate him
I don't know him.
for saying that you don't look like a person?
No.
I think you're good. They don't.
It takes a lot more than that.
Don't have to stay there to play there. Hey, I love going to the equestrian center though. I think it's fun to like walk around and stuff. I can't see their fitness thing. This is the only thing that's coming up. Give me a second to realize what it was. I'm like staring at it like.
Hot cupcake.
What's the difference between a cupcake and a muffin?
I think there's fruit involved with the muffin.
No. What's
I
it?
actually don't know.
And then what if it was like a cupcake that has fruit in it?
And then it would be a muffin. I think cupcakes are supposed to have frosting.
Is there batter? Muffins.
Did you seriously just Google that? Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay.
What? Forgive me for being curious. I do the same thing when I'm driving. And I'm always like, can you look this up while I'm driving? Because I can't look it up. She's like, I'm not going to look that up. I'm doing my own thing. That's why you're driving.
Yeah.
I need to find a navigator who also looks up my random questions. Because I easily have like 5 or 10 of them, depending on how long the drive is.
Which is why I don't look them up, because I would spend the entire time in the car with her looking up random weird Google questions.
It would have made for a nice conversation. Anyway.
Ask Siri.
Muffins versus cupcakes, guys. Muffins versus cupcakes. Muffins are denser, less sweet, and often savory. Cupcakes, on the other hand, are lighter, cake-like batter. So it's essentially cupcakes are cake but smaller, and muffins are like a completely different thing. Are we happy I answered that? Say yes.
Nobody cares.
That is so wrong. I know these people have my back. I've read all of them. Do you see this? Do you see this? I think she hates me, actually. I think.
Don't even joke about that. You keep putting your arm like right across where I have to walk.
Fitness center. Okay, so show me the fitness center.
It's not going to.
It's talking all about how it has for everything you say. Apparent, right? Exactly. See, they understand my struggle. So they just don't want to disclose how good their fitness center is, and I think that means it's not a state-of-the-art fitness center. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Probably. So, raspberry jam is going to get melted down, and it's going to go on the cake before the frosting, so it makes it like chocolate raspberry.
Wait, so if you're talking about how she looked like Anna, that means you watched 90 Day Fiancé. Is that like a pastime? The only thing I know about 90 Day Fiancé is that one where he was like the Ed guy or whatever, and he was with the girl that was like, where was she from?
I mean, I have never seen that show in my life.
Big Ed, 90 Day Fiancé. Oh my God, this guy. Do you share cooking videos for your channel? We should probably at this point.
What?
Do we share cooking videos on our channel?
Don't know. We could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should at this point because we do. Most of the time when we have
It's just
lives, we do cooking
Yeah.
because that's what we're doing at 6:30 p.m.
It's pretty much. This is not because
She does real estate.
I'm a real estate broker. That's and a radio show DJ. Okay, but
We're not cooks.
we're not cooks. But I was doing a YouTube channel because the real estate, and then I got the radio show DJ thing because of the YouTube channel, and now I was doing a live because everybody's like, you really need to do a live. So I did it on Monday nights because I had nothing else going on, but then they starved. So, because I was busy doing a live. So
Right.
we blended the two. And now I have a cooking show.
If you guys want cooking videos on the channel or like an edited version of the live,
I think it's, you know what, let's just leave it as a bonus for anybody that actually watches our live.
I don't know, we'll see. I would love to try what you're doing right now. Like the live or the cooking, because you could do both. I think Instagram live, like there are different requirements for different platforms and how you can do lives. I know TikTok you have to have like 1,000 followers, but I think Instagram you can just go live whenever. Anyway, this is Big Ed.
I think it's 100 followers.
Let's look it up. This is the kind of questions that I have when I'm driving, and she doesn't look them up for me. That'd be great, right? I think that'd be awesome.
Here, taste this. Tell me if it's gross.
Okay.
Just taste
Whoa
it.
now.
What? It's just dressing.
Sorry. For some reason I thought it was the jam. I'll take a bite of it. Like, this does not taste like jam. It's salad dressing.
Is it good?
I mean, I guess. I'm just kind of scared. Imagine you're going in for like a peanut butter and jelly and you just get salad dressing with vinegar.
It was in the bowl!
I wasn't paying attention. Do you use Instagram? Yes, she uses Instagram. You don't go live on Instagram though. You just
No, I
post
don't.
stuff. She posts frequently on there. We do. We have a TikTok as well. Sometimes you go live on there, but not much because people tend to be a bit
lately.
weirder.
Yeah.
So you kind of like need somebody else there to moderate it.
Yeah.
Which
And the only time I would do it is in the morning
mhm.
during the radio show. I can do it, but
Sorry, I'm still. That was so.
literally I say stuff like that to you all the time. Like
I know.
What just happened?
For some, I had looked at the jam, and then you're like, okay, try this. And I'm
The
like,
jam hasn't moved. It's still jam. Like,
what were we gonna look up? Oh yeah. It's-
oh my god.
okay. You have to be at least 30 days old and have a camera and microphone. So yeah, you can
So
do whatever.
basically anybody can do it now. They made me have like 100 people or something.
I think that might have been TikTok you're thinking of, because
No, it was YouTube. No,
We're not even
ma'am.
talking about YouTube. We're talking about yeah, YouTube. You have to have 100. I'm talking about Instagram.
Oh, I don't know about Instagram. Okay, how come all the cakes are done before the chicken?
Maybe they're spinning the heat.
No.
Anyway, have you seen this?
No.
This is the guy that was on 90 Day Fiancé.
If somebody says I look like him, I'm going to
Oh, I'd be over right then.
I'd be like, and we're done. I'm going to go eat my chocolate cake in peace
Well, and then
cry.
and then this is not the girl he was paired with. This is the girl he was paired with.
Why does he not have a neck?
I think it's like a
Oh.
but it's probably worsened by his body fat percentage.
I mean, he's.
This is the girl.
Is he
was paired with.
nice? No. Okay, no.
He seems nice at first.
So basically, they set him up to
Yeah.
be like America's most hated bachelor.
And it worked.
Oh, that's just mean.
I don't. Well, I mean,
That's
if you're mean, you get what you get. Like, he was a very rude person. I think
That's awful.
if you're gonna, you have the whatchamacallits to be mean on
She won't say it in front of her mom.
no on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah, that too.
I've said it before in front of you. No one has said anything. No has at any point when we've been on live together, and you look at the screen, has there been a message on there?
I just don't know how you can read it and not look at it. Like you look at it and then.
If I see a message, I see a message. You see that? Yeah. But yeah, if
So maybe
you
we're
are
lost
brave enough to be mean on television knowing you're being recorded, I think you have what's coming to you. Because imagine how worse he is in private. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, if you want to be mean, get blasted for it. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Or on the flip side, if he's actually a nice person and it was all an act, then he knew what he was doing anyway, and he got paid for it, so. Oh.
Okay.
My lower back
I
is
would like to know
What would you like to know? I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
how you think how you would do this.
What?
Put the cake on the plate. I would really love to see how you would
What do you mean?
handle this.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Is this the
Yeah.
test?
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious.
This is like the can opener all over again.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. It's gonna.
Wait, no, listen, wait.
Okay. Don't break my cake. Okay, no, you're literally. Yeah, no, put it down.
Wait. I got it.
You got it? You got it? Yes.
Isn't it too hot?
No. Go ahead.
I don't trust you. This is one of your nice plates too.
It was. It got chipped. It's okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, yeah. Hold on, yeah.
Come over here so you can show the camera. Go ahead. Okay, that's not.
Wait.
There we go. There we go. That's awesome. Into the sink with it. No, don't put it down. So we're gonna go again.
Beautiful.
Yay!
It's steaming. Goodness.
Look, she got it.
I did it,
She got
guys. I did it. If I were by myself, I would have just sobbed that out of there. Sometimes I just eat out of the pan. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think they lied about the chicken, or maybe I have it in the wrong dish or something.
I think you put too much stuff on there. I think it's too much spinach.
I think.
I think it's supposed to wilt more than that and it's taking too long.
I don't know. It's taking forever.
What happened to the cupcakes?
To the what?
Did you eat them all?
What?
The cupcakes?
They're in the fridge.
Oh.
I'm cooling them off so we can
Like,
frost
where'd they
them.
go? That was so quick.
You're like, where did all the cupcakes go? Did you eat them all?
I mean, I looked over there was a pan, and now there's not. I'm like, and mind you, the cupcake pan is in the sink. I'm like,
Okay, watch out.
Shadow, don't burn yourself. That is pink. That is pink, Miss Man.
That is just the goo.
Right. Go ahead and cut into one for me.
That is cut in.
That is pink. That is raw.
Hello, not pink.
Oh, you're gonna kick that for like 10 more minutes, I think. That is pink.
Told you she was weird.
And y'all know this. It is
all
pink.
weird about it.
That is pink
not
like a
pink.
flamingo.
That is not pink.
Okay, you're about to spill the juice everywhere. And it would have gone right on my foot too. How would you have felt? Your spinach artichoke chicken would have gone right on my foot. Oh, there's a whole bunch of
Okay, are we?
my lower back. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh my gosh. At this point, y'all gotta say something just so she'll like find something that I haven't read yet, and feel like.
Yeah. That works.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't believe they thought I looked like that girl.
Why is she ugly?
No, she's not
ugly.
ugly. She just doesn't look like me. Really?
What is it? But if she's not ugly, then what's the issue?
That's really my weight.
Your weight.
She looked like she's like 250. Maybe even 270. Don't you be looking at me like that. I'm not in the 200s. Thank you very much.
Oh. Abuse! Abuse! Oh wait, this is the wrong password. I knew it was coming too. I saw it at the corner of my eye.
Nobody's even talking. I think they left us.
I know.
Should we? There's only like 2 people on here. Should we close off? It's been 77
Why?
minutes. No wonder.
Why? I mean, are you still gonna be staying here for the freaking chicken? You might as well. What was I looking up?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Anna and Marcel.
Okay, maybe in this one.
She's the exact same. I think it's just the lighting in this one. But, yeah.
Stop looking at my waist.
I don't know. Okay, this one she's a little more than. I feel bad. Like, she's a very pretty lady.
She is.
So then what's the issue?
That's not what I aspire to go to. Though.
Okay, but she's pretty though.
She is pretty.
So then you're pretty. If she's not pretty, then what's the issue?
It's like I can actually see the sand pit, and like I'm going to step into it, and then it'll be quicksand, and I can actually see it. So I'm not gonna see because I do think she is pretty. I don't know what she has as far as personality wise, but she seems like she's fun. And she smiles really pretty. So I don't know.
Well, so what's the
But-
issue?
But because
She's not pretty.
she is pretty, I would like.
So then why don't you want to look like her?
I don't know.
Right. She's getting canceled live on YouTube.
I know.
I don't know.
You know what? Look. I made raspberry syrup.
Yummy! Yummy! Okay, you better spill that on me.
Yeah, it's boiling hot. too.
Revenge.
So if you want to know how to make
That looks
raspberry
so
syrup
pretty.
for
You could do a
like
great,
pancakes and
vampire
stuff,
thing with that.
you just take a raspberry jam and you stick it in the microwave. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay, low-key, I'm gonna go back on what I said because my back hurts really bad. So if you're gonna get out of here,
Okay. I am putting
Goodbye.
raspberry jam on.
love y'all much.
I'm putting raspberry jam on my cake.
These raspberries look kind of crazy. I don't know. Oh, that's why.
Okay. It's gonna be very raspberry chocolate.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
I was trying to go over there, and you just kept going with me. Like, I got some frozen raspberries. I'm not entirely sure what this is gonna do, but I think it's gonna be good. Okay. Ta-da. Here we go. Okay. So this is the middle part. So it's got melted raspberry jam and then frozen raspberries, which are gonna melt here in a few minutes. And then I'm going to put some chocolate frosting. And then I'm going to stick that on there. And then I'm gonna let it kind of sit and melt together for a little bit. And then by the time it cools off, then I can frost the rest of it in the outside. Anyway, in a couple minutes, should be able to eat dinner without my daughter freaking out. Other than that, we're done for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. I would say we appreciate it, but my daughter took off. She's done with us. So anyway, we'll be back same time, same place next week. So yeah. All right. Bye. Okay, who's ready to eat?